Here is Sumner. Lovely control, as always. Looks such an elegant, thoughtful player. And that's a good-looking ball, too. Cut out well. Oh, might well have been clear down the right end. And again, Sumner getting a good ball in towards the middle. Brian Turner climbing high with the goalkeeper. And the referee deciding, in fact, that Brian Turner went a little bit too high as Marwan came out to save. And it's New Zealand's first corner of the game. And what can we produce here? Wood in with the corner. Not a bad-looking one. Headed clear by Al-Harbi. Back in it goes from both to Brian Turner. There's Sumner. Oh, that really ought to have been the first goal. That was a good opportunity, no doubt about that. And the Saudis a little lucky to get away with that. And New Zealand may look back on that and rue that missed opportunity. Goal kick it is anyway. Good down header again. And this time he's through and the flag has stayed down. And Rufer has scored. It's 1-0 to New Zealand. What a marvellous moment. And again, it's New Zealand who can break that offside trap so well. And with just 16 minutes gone, Winton Rufer scores his second goal in 2 World Cup ties. A long, long way to go. Let's not kid ourselves about that. 5 goals at least needed. But what a great start. And here's Woodin. Now, can they press home this early advantage? As Woodin crosses dangerously. Oh, the ball knocked straight back to Brian Turner, and it's 2! Brian Turner has scored a second in the space of 30 seconds, and New Zealand are 2-0 up. A terrible defensive mistake. Rufer's having a good game. He looks a skillful player. No wonder Norwich City want to sign him. As the Saudis move forward themselves, Mushibi, good skillful player he is. Seemed a bit harsh to me. Sound like praising the referee at one moment when he books a Saudi and damning him when he books a New Zealander, but that seemed a pretty fair tackle to me by Steve Sumner. Seems to me a 50-50 ball. Anyway, Alan Bowes is still down injured as Khalifa receives it for Saudi Arabia. Recent defender making the run, so is Majid Abdullah. Wilson gets up and misses it. It comes to Darwish, cleared off the line. New Zealand living dangerously then. Wilson coming and missing. Dobbs and Bobby Armand again, they charge forward hoping for offside. And a scramble, and Brian Turner's onside. Now can he finish? He's got the hold of the goalkeeper. He's out of his area, makes the most incredible save and then gives it away to Rufer. What on earth is going on? That has to be a free kick, surely. Oh, what a remarkable incident that was. Sumner over the free kick, so is Woodin, and so too is Rufer. And the ball for Rufer, who makes room for himself well, but then loses it. A little bit too elaborate then, perhaps, New Zealand. They have to pay for it. This looks a dangerous break, and Majid Abdullah cleared on the left. Here he is. The shot is blocked brilliantly by Dodd. I suppose when you're pressing forward as New Zealand have to, you're always going to be open to that kind of counter-attack, and it's the danger not gone yet. Comes through to Kamis. Oh, what a brave header that was. And no wonder he's lying injured. That really was a brave header. I think it's Bobby Armand who got a crack on the head then. Here's Brian Turner's worked really hard and helps to win that throw off Jawad. Sumner takes. Sumner again. Clipped in towards Rufer. Headed down for Woodin. Can it come to his left foot? It does. Oh, it's in! Steve Woodin has scored and it's 3-0 to New Zealand. What was the goalkeeper thinking of then? But who really cares? A marvellous build-up again by New Zealand. Woodin with the confidence to go it alone and chips it across the goal mouth. Oh, it runs loose and it's 4! It's 4 to New Zealand! Rufer forcing it home after Woodin's cross come short had been dropped by the goalkeeper. And it's difficult to believe, but it's really happening. It's Saudi Arabia 0, New Zealand 4. Winton Rufer forces home his second goal of the game, but the mountain that New Zealand had to climb is now just a hill as Brian Turner flicks it on. Oh, and it was so close to a 5th goal by Winton Rufer. Sensibly played first time, though not a good ball. Here's Marzouk. 4-0 to New Zealand. The Saudis on the attack, though. Here's Kamis. Well, that's a good ball infield to Darwish, and fortunately Wilson's dive, I'm sure, was enough to throw Darwish off his stride. 2 minutes to go to half-time. Saudi Arabia 0, New Zealand 4. Marzouk on the ball, running through here, and in goes Wood in and clips it goalwards, and again collected an injury, and in fact the referee has given a penalty. The referee has given a penalty. Woodin goes down under that challenge from Marwan, and a penalty has been given. New Zealand's most capped player ever with an absolutely vital spot kick. And he's got it! It's 5-0! Brian Turner has scored, and the celebrations amongst the New Zealand players have started. There's a long, long way to go. And the whistle now just seconds away from an absolutely memorable first half. And there is the whistle. The half-time score. Saudi Arabia 0, New Zealand 5. And the Saudi defence haven't looked too happy so far. What can Woodin's corner produce? Up goes Ricky Herbert. Ooh, and a clawing save. Good save. And the corner will restart the match. Khalifa takes it. Up goes Majid Abdullah. Got a flick to it. Didn't come to him. And a great long shot that. Just over the crossbar. I think it was Al-Bishi behind it. Coming up to 10 minutes gone in the second half. Saudi Arabia 0, New Zealand 5. And the ball running to Rufa. Then on towards Woodin. Oh, was that handball? No, it wasn't. And that was a dangerous back pass by Al-Bishi. And again, they're in all kinds of trouble. Really, Saudi defence do not know how to cope with any kind of threat at all, it seems sometimes. Down the line, but not a good one. Straight to Sumner. On towards Cole. A bouncing ball headed clear by Jawad. But back it goes in again to Brian Turner. Turns it forward. Here's Rufa. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Well, it's certainly been the easiest of the 2 or 3 opportunities that's fallen Quinton Rufa's way so far. Woodin with the corner again. Good looking one. Ricky Herbert gets up. Oh, it dropped just over the top. That's 2 balls he's won from corner kicks. But here's Moshibi for Saudi Arabia. Anis. Battling with Brian Turner, who will be the first to admit, oh dear, I'm looking for Brian Turner, that's a shame. If they get another goal, New Zealand, without reply, and they will go through to Spain without any questions. As Woodin knocks it through, and here's Rufa again. Oh, the goalkeeper has made a fine save. Perhaps Rufa ought to have had that one in and completed his hat-trick and maybe given us that 6th goal we've been praying for. Ricky Herbert has joined those forward in the Saudi box. Good looking one too. Oh, and the header, well, he climbed high enough certainly. And what a tense 15 minutes it's going to be for New Zealand and their fans. Here's Brian Turner. Oh, Woodin is free again. And can he keep his cool here? Steve Woodin with a marvellous chance. Oh, he's pulled it wide of the post. And Steve Woodin might well have clinched it for New Zealand then. And looking stronger Saudi now, ironically, than at any stage in the match. 5-0 down. As the ball is clipped in, Ricky Herbert goes up. And the ball knocked back again, dangerously towards the goal. Elric going up, appeals for a penalty, but no question that the referee was right to wave play on. But now perhaps is the time for him to come off. Up goes Elric. Brian Turner. Sumner through, and Elric is onside. Now here's a chance. New Zealand pushing players forward quickly. Elric on his own. Turns it across goal. The header, oh, it's hit the bar! It's hit the bar! Well, well, well. Duncan Cole got forward, and his header struck the outside of the bar and the post to throw in, and Cole takes it. Looking for Malcolmson on the near post, who gets the back header. Up goes Ricky Herbert, the keeper gets it, drops it, it runs loose, and it comes to Sumner. He drives it in, and that's a goal kick because it came off one of his own players, I think. Here's Malcolmson on the right. Cole and Woodin arriving in the box. Then forward to Rufa, that's a good looking ball. Cole going up with the goalkeeper. The ball dropping and the foul given for, free kick given rather, for a foul by Cole on the keeper. New Zealand have grown to realise Elric doing well. Here's Rufa. Back again to Elric. And he's onside. Elric goes it alone. Can he finish it off here? He pulls it back. He's still got it, Elric. Pulls it back for Woodin. Woodin tries the shot across the face of goal. It almost came to Mackay. Here's Rufer. Charge down. That's got to be a free kick. Absolutely wild challenge by the big defender, who will be quite rightly shown the yellow card, Mukawi. One of their final opportunities, perhaps. Free kick taken quickly. Oh, and the goalkeeper gets it and then drops it, and that's a corner. That was intelligent play by Woodin. A minute and a half to go. Woodin with the corner. Up goes the head. Oh, and the goalkeeper, Marwan, right underneath it. And it looks as though this is now the final opportunity. Malcolmson, can he keep his control? He can't. The ball run over the line, and that, in fact, is the end of the match. So, New Zealand gloriously earn another opportunity. They strive so hard, they fought so well for the goal that would have made Spain a reality. But let's face it, how many people, when we left Kuwait a few days ago, believed that here tonight, at the end of this match, New Zealand would still be in with a chance of going to Spain? I suspect very few. But they've earned the right to a replay, because they have now the same number of points and exactly the same goal difference as China.